All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Korean Weekly. We are not joining in the middle of a series. We've got a full best of 3 coming at you. Grass-fed, cage-free, organic, solar-powered TvP, and going across the map very early. This is our boy in red. He is herO. He faces off against his nemesis, the blue Terran player. We finally have a man that might be able to knock herO out of one of these brackets. He is Maru. The extremely fast. So this right here, this is the kind of stuff herO does, by the way. He sends this probe super early, and there's a whole methodology to it. SCV does not regenerate health. It has more health than a probe, though. So what you do is the probe trades the shields that it has for the health of the SCV, and then as the probe is out of combat, it regenerates all of its shields pretty fast right here, and then it can go fight again pretty much forever. So the only limitation to how much damage you can do with this probe is how good your micro with it is while doing everything that you need to do back home. Bad players lose games over microing it, but good players ruin games for the other guy when they do it well. It's one of those things that I actually will let someone kill my SCV sometimes, just so I don't have to do the frustrating dance against somebody who's good at it, because it's that annoying. And he's not going for the super fast expand. He goes core first, which means he'll have the option to get very aggressive if he so chooses, and Maru's Reaper should not do too much. Maru's doing a build that I kind of like, though. Goes up to the factory and then takes workers off of gas so that he gets more minerals. He wants to have the tech, but he doesn't need a ton of gas for it. He probably just wants like a Widow Mine or go into a Widow Mine drop or something of that variety. So we'll see the Reaper move out. He's just going to say, hey, are you building anything outside of my base? Because that's not cool. Got an adept coming out, and it's going to be a Stargate. So against Terran, sometimes you'll go Phoenix to stop a mine drop from getting into your base. Sometimes you go Oracle to just go deal damage on the other side. You usually won't see a Protoss player go with a Void Ray. And Maru's getting 2 Reapers and a Hellion. Okay, so we've seen this build. This is the build he did versus Classic earlier. Yeah. So he did, like, he had a bunch of Reapers and the Hellions, and he kind of YOLO'd into the mineral line and killed a ton of probes. Wait, did Byun do the same build? Am I crazy? Maru's doing the same build Byun did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't think we saw Maru do this build earlier, did we?
No.
No, but he is doing the build. Okay, cool. It's late. I was like, I'm pretty sure we just saw this happen.
Yeah.
So herO's going for Phoenix. They're the guys that they have to lift units up to attack them, so they can pretty much only fight every time they have 50 energy. So they're not really great at killing stuff that's on the ground.
Why did he just make it stop right there?
He wants to hide it in case Maru scans him. Or I don't know. Yeah, that's my assumption. He's got a pretty large amount of early units. Like Phoenix can pick him up, but none of these other guys can attack air. So he's just stuck. And the probes in the main base don't really have a lot of support. The Hellion is so strong because its damage comes out in a line as a big flame. So he gets 5 probe kills. This guy gets dropped because you can only lift him up for a little bit, but he doesn't have energy. So his Phoenix, they literally can't even lift, bro. A new one comes out with enough energy, though, and they lift it. So then he clears it out. But 7 probes is a lot to lose this early in the game. Definitely a good start for Maru. These guys, it's like what makes this matchup interesting is Maru is, if we have a triangle that's like herO, Dark, and then it's like Maru is the Terran psychopath that will do like the crazy YOLO builds and stuff, and is considered one of those guys that's never out of a game because he is just that. He's got that level of X factor. A lot of people try to argue.
The X factor.
Yeah, exactly.
Simon Cowell.
People try to argue that Maru is like one of the goats. And there you go. The mine drop kills 9 probes, and
What?
yeah, he killed herO that fast.
What?
Yeah, remember when I showed you that video of the reverse flash versus Adam, and he just, yeah, that's pretty much
Has that ever happened like a tournament though? Or like why? That was really fast.
Yeah, Terran versus Protoss pretty much completely revolves around the mine drop. So you either kill all their probes with it and win the game, or you don't and you lose. That's usually how it goes.
Is it because herO did that thing where he like spun in a circle or like, I don't know.
No, I don't think herO spinning in a circle had much to do with it. It's part of it is you usually don't see that many Reapers and Hellions early from a Terran. So he was partially caught off guard, but his style was something that needed time, because if Maru attacks like 20 or 30 seconds later, then you might have like another set of lift ups on the Phoenix. So then they don't run out of energy, and you know that first one doesn't lift the Hellion by itself. So part of it has to do with the build, part of it has to do with when Maru attacked, because if Maru just waits literally 30 seconds, then there's 2 Phoenix and he just shuts it down, you know. There's my long-winded
But mate! Sorry, I'm just like, what would Kevin do in response to this? But mate, what about the pros?
Kev would put on Drake and drive us down the 10 at 2 in the morning after casting StarCraft and go get cheeseburgers.
That sounds like Kev.
Yeah.
But mate. Oh, okay.
Mate. Yeah, he secretly must hate me so much. I love you, Kev.
Shout out the road to them.
Saw Maru kill a dude with a pencil. It's the kind of thing he would do, though. So here we are in game number 2. In the bottom right, we got herO. He's down. And in the top left, we've got Maru, currently leading. Matt Damon, the real one, has asked us if this is the final of the tournament. It is not. This is the second, technically the first semifinal, but the second one on the bottom side of the bracket has already been played out. The winner of this best of 3 plays against Byun, who is waiting in the finals. So it's either going to be Maru versus Byun. I know, sounds boring. Or herO versus Byun, which I know also just
sounds amazing, because herO is just so great with spinning those things in circles. Oh my god.
Yeah, so if you needed a reason to stay up another hour on your Friday night instead of doing,
Is he gonna do it again, please?
like, what are you gonna do tomorrow morning anyway, huh? You get who schedules an oil change in their car for 8 a.m.
I don't even know if Jiffy Lube is open.
Yeah, let's
also,
face
Matt
it.
Damon, thank you for being here. We recognize you. We love you. You're appreciated.
I really loved your work in The Departed. Just shout out to you, Matt Damon.
No, you're an enemy of Jimmy Kimmel, and you know your place.
I love Terran, but TVT's, man. You know, Miner, I feel like I hate playing TVT, but I'll never pass up an opportunity to watch two Korean Terrans go at it. Like Hero Marine, even. Like, I love the European guys. Yeah, I feel like Pro TVT is fun to watch. TVT on the ladder is not very fun to play. It's kind of like how I love watching Pro Terran versus Protoss, because these guys don't proxy the Terran 90% of the games, like in my games.
You guys gotta understand, I met Nathan and I knew nothing about StarCraft other than what Base Trade Rifkin told me. And I've heard about the biggest of Gabes, and then I met him in person, and yeah, he is that big. He is at least 2 stories tall. And can he crush anything in sight? Yeah, he can. He is that big. Yeah, so what you hear about StarCraft players, yeah, it's true in real life, for sure.
It is true. It is true. So Maru opened up with the double barracks Reaper thing. Did he steal this build from Byun as well? I feel like they both have done the same mix-up of strategies today.
He's bringing the Costco centers all over the map.
Oh, is that was there a coupon this week for this build? Everybody's bringing it out.
Why do you mimic my accent? I swear to God.
There was a coupon for
Listen.
For these strategies. That's why Maru they both got the same deal.
It's
It was a Blue
$5
Light
off.
special.
That's Kmart, you uncultured son of a kitten. I swear to God, I'm gonna report you. Anyways, we're back to those.
FF15.
Yeah, that's the reason why Nathan and I quit our League of Legends games, also called League of Legends. Yeah, he's just, Nathan goes in there
When
and
I hit that 0-10 power spike with Singed, okay, no one's
and
ready
he
for
gets
it.
3 kills, and everybody's like, how did he get 3 kills when he's died 30 times? Wow. Wow. Anyways.
I got nothing. Reapers don't do very well against these. So the adepts, they can like throw their shadows and then teleport to them. But they can also cancel it. So it's like a mind game.
Sure.
Like it's like a will they, won't they sort of thing.
Like us.
Yeah. What? And he's gonna get Prism and Robo Pay. Okay, I'm getting roasted today.
Roasted and toasted and our toastest. If you can submit your Mario fanfic to this channel, I will review it and I will let you know what I think about it.
I'm clearly a Luigi. Okay, I'm clearly a Luigi.
Did I mention you, or did I mention Artosis and his fanfic? Anyways, back to the game. We've got those Costco centers ready to produce, ready to, just show you what kind of values it means to be a Kirkland member.
Yeah, this is the auto center on the side.
$9.99 for pizza. We're talking $5.49 for a full-on chicken, roasted, toasted, ready for that gravy, ready for that potato.
So he sees the drop leaving the base. So herO gets a heads up. The attack is coming. It's 2 mines and 3 reapers. Now, Widow mines, the only thing you need to know is that they can't do anything unless they burrow into the ground. But
Sure.
if they do it next to your workers, all of your workers die instantly. But herO is going for the 420 Blaze It strategy, which is also known as the Colossus drop. Only the coolest people that have ever played StarCraft have done this in broadcasted matches. You
So
build the
Cats.
Yes, Cats has done this. Nina.
Oh my God, Dinosaur! You passed a dinosaur. What?
There was he tried to turn around for it. Oh, the mine drop, by the way. We looked away for half a second. All the probes are dead. It happened exactly as I said it would.
Shout out to those pros.
Shout out to the probe. So this is, it looks very cursed, right? I mean, as far as physics and the way that anything works is concerned, this really shouldn't be possible. Much like bees being capable of going into flight. But here we are. So
What?
he's juggling a War of the Worlds. Like, you ever see that movie? Like how big those things are?
No.
Well, they're really big. And that's one of them, except now it's dead. So herO is in some dire straits.
So how long does it take to build a unit like that? Like the giant tower guy?
I think it's like 75 seconds is the build time.
Oh,
well,
no.
maybe that's what it used to be, but it's like the longest building Protoss unit other than a carrier. So you can't really like lose that and then win the game. And also the Widow Mines Guild. I mean, Terran vs Protoss is basically just a coin flip on mine drops mostly. But we can dream. We can dream one day it'll change. GG. Maru wins 2-0.